Boker Tov, good morning. Today is Shushan Purim. It's Friday, Erev Shabbat Parshat Tzav, and it's Shushan Purim, the day that took an extra day for the people of Shushan, the Jews of Shushan, to fight against Mevakshei Ra'atam, those who sought their demise, and so the people of Shushan could finally celebrate after the additional day that was fought actually yesterday. And so walled cities of ancient times would still celebrate Purim on Shushan Purim. And so my daughter and many of your children, those of you who have post-high school gap year students, many of them are in Yerushalayim, and they're celebrating Purim today. We wish, if they're watching, probably not, we wish them a Purim Sameach, a great deal of joy on Purim. I want to draw us back to one element of Purim as we're saying goodbye. And that is the collection of mitzvot of Purim that we carried out yesterday. And actually, for many of us, contributions are being made to this day. The mitzvah matanat avunim, gifts to the poor. So we make commitments that are being distributed to Jerusalem people right now. Financial assistance, food that was given one to the other, Mishloch Manot Ishtorinehu, and the Sudah, the festive meal. And they're all meant to tell us that with the miracle of Purim and the hand of God, which was hidden but present in all that happened in the reversal of fortune for our well-being, we recognize it doesn't happen without our being connected together, that we are there for one another, that we are mindful of those who are in need in ways that we don't experience need, and those who are hungry, or even if they're not hungry, that simply to send the gesture, I'm with you, and they send it back, you're with me. And I hope that you can celebrate where you are, or we'll celebrate together our Sudat Purim, which we had last night, or in Jerusalem are having today. And that is a critical message about how we function in our world, and how important it is that people who are themselves finding themselves in dire straits shouldn't feel ever that they're alone. And that's what we can do from afar. The message I've been trying to drive home in different ways over the past few weeks, and some of my recorded messages on my drasha, and certainly in shul Shabbos morning, about the responsibilities that we have and we can carry out to show the support, to send money to refugees, to refugee care. Right now, that's the most important thing we can do. All the organizations that I've been sharing with you in the emails, and so many others that you should know about and must know about. That's the continuation of the mitzvah. It's either fulfillment. If you make a payment today, a contribution today that's given, that's your fulfillment of the mitzvah well, you're continuing the mitzvah even if you didn't make it yesterday, of matanot le'avyonim, of giving gifts to the poor, those who are down and out and could use our help. That's the way we say, we're with you. Don't be alone. Even if it's a small gesture, although it should be much more, their knowledge that we're there for them can help lift them in difficult times. And these are somehow or another, it turned into the most difficult of times for the world. I'll also let you know that we are privileged that my dear friend and colleague Rabbi Lester Bronstein, who just came back from a UJA Federation trip to Poland, a rabbinic emergency mission that our dear friend and member Alex Kahn was so essential in bringing about. So he's returned before Purim from that trip. His eyes and ears and hands and heart shared with the people that were in the hotel, and then on the front lines and on the border crossings, and everything that he's seen. He shared with me already on his return, and he will share with us before he actually goes to his own congregation on Shabbat morning at Temple Israel Center Gym, where we're still davening just before Torah reading. So we're davening at 9:15. Torah reading is usually arrived at around 40 minutes later from our start time. So make sure you're there plenty early to daven and have a chance to hear from him, even if they're just brief words before he heads over to his own congregation. He's so kindly agreed to share his message of what he's seen about the heart of the world and the very essence of our Purim message. and the need that is there that we must desperately be making our own efforts to help alleviate. My friends, I hope we'll see you there, and wishing you a Shabbat Shalom, and for today, a Shushan Purim Sameach.